I've got one property that's going to close this month, one that's going to close at the beginning of the next month in a couple weeks, and then I've got 3 listings, and one of them has had multiple offers. My name's Phyllis Rodriguez, and I am in Utah. I'm physically in Layton, but our market includes Salt Lake City and Ogden. I have been in real estate for 25 years. I have been licensed in 5 different states. My husband has been stationed in Arizona, Colorado, Idaho. I've learned how to adapt to different markets, different ideas, different value systems, and different MLSs. So the reason that I joined the $1 Million Agent Method, there's 2 reasons. Number one, I'm fairly new here, and this market has been very crazy since I got here. Property values increased almost 50% in just a year and a half, which is a very quick acceleration. And then they just stopped. They didn't drop down, but they stopped going up. And in some markets, they had accelerated beyond. And working with sellers who have not come to the realization yet that things have changed was very hard. And learning the new techniques, the new technology, the new systems, and the way things are changing in order to connect with people. So I wanted to keep updated and receive information and training and coaching that's effective now. I had initially thought this is probably just the same thing as I've always looked at, but as I gave it time, followed the structure, opened the documents, and went on the coaching, set up the CRM and the Clarity Now, and began to get listings and buyers under contract. That's when I realized it's not just the same old, because anybody can tell you how to write a postcard, but this actually holds you accountable and helps you by giving you a system. The $1 Million Agent Method actually provided me with things that people have talked about for years in a format that was so user-friendly and so easy to understand, with the Clarity Now and with the coaching program, and providing the drive with all of the assistance for the training and the pillars, documentation, things that you can provide to your seller and buyer, teaching you to set up a system that flows through your CRM seamlessly, having everything in place so that all you do is just send out emails, talk to people, and use the presentations. It's very, very helpful that they provide all of those systems to you, and it made things move along quickly. When I talked to them and contacted them to get information about how their program worked and what was included and what the cost was, it was the most cost effective with the most to offer, including the coaching and all of the systems. My coach started me working on setting up my CRM and tracking how many people you talk to a day, a week, a month, and what the outcome of those are. I started attending Wally's Thursday training, and I went and met with people. I have my FSBO kits set up. So at the very beginning, I didn't have anything in place. And since then, I've got one property that's going to close this month, one that's going to close next at the beginning of the next month in a couple weeks, and then I've got 3 listings, and one of them has had multiple offers. So things are starting to roll forward and move forward. I think it's a complete structure for a real estate business. I would recommend anybody who wants to not only have a successful business, but have systems and structure in place to accomplish their goals, to be a part of the $1 Million Agent Method.